Hello, I hope you are doing well. Welcome back to this channel. My name is David. I'm from Ghana. I've been teaching for the past 14 years in Ghana, Vietnam, and currently I'm in Jakarta, Indonesia. I hold a US teacher license through training with Moreland University. And in this video, I'm going to talk about what to expect as a teacher in international education and how Moreland University can help. Let me grab a seat and let's have a chat. If you are a teacher looking to go into international education, one thing you should expect is a lot of rejections. If you've not started your international education journey yet, I think I can say that I have gotten more rejections than the number of applications you've made. You should expect a lot of rejections. Of course, this depends on the qualifications, your experiences, and the preferences of the employers. But one thing stands out when it comes to international education and with international teachers. You get so many rejections than you get accepted offers. So this is something you should be very comfortable with if you are looking to go into international education. Many international schools run curricula that originate from these Western countries. There are so many international schools around the world that run the IB curriculum, they run the Cambridge curriculum, the American AP curriculum, the Australian curriculum, the Canadian curriculum. So you realize that most of these international schools, they run curricula or syllabi that originate from these Western countries. So if you hold a teaching credential, a government-issued teaching credential from any of these Western countries, it increases your chances of landing jobs in these international schools. This is where Moreland University comes in. Moreland University, if you are not aware of them, is an online university in the US that runs many Master of Education programs, and they run their flagship postgraduate teacher training program, that is the Moreland University's Teach Now Teacher Preparation Program. That's after you complete, you can run some exams and then you obtain a US teacher license. I'm from Ghana. I've never been to the US ever. I've never even been to any US embassy, but I hold a US teacher license and I got it through training with Moreland University. So if you're a teacher looking to increase your chances of landing international teaching jobs and you do not come from any of these Western countries, I would advise look at Moreland University's Teach Now Teacher Preparation Program and get certified in your subject area, and I am very sure this will increase your chances of landing jobs in international schools, because that is one of the expectations of many of these international schools. They require you to have a teaching credential that is a government issued teaching credential, and if this teaching credential is from any of these Western countries, it will increase your chances of landing jobs in these schools. Most well-established schools do have policies regarding so many aspects of the teaching and learning in their schools. They have policies regarding communication, teaching excellence, discipline, safeguarding, leaving the country or leaving the schools. They have policies in all these areas. So as a teacher, I think it is very prudent for you to be very familiar with all these policies. If you find yourself in any of these international schools, this will make your work easy and your stay in the country also very smoothly. So that is one thing you should expect, to be very familiar with all these policies in the schools you find yourself in. On paper, some of the benefits from these international schools will look very attractive and juicy, but I think as a teacher, it would be wise for you to have a chat with a current or a former employee of the schools you intend to go work in, so that you have a chat with them and then have an idea of how the school culture or the school environment is. This will give you an idea of whether you'll be somebody who fits in the school culture or not. When I was in Vietnam, I got a job with a very popular school in Vietnam. With my knowledge of what happens in this school or the school culture, I knew it wasn't a place for me to work, so I gently declined the offer. So as a teacher, I think one of the expectations you should have is that sometimes the benefits on paper will look very good, but it will be very wise for you to find out what is going on the grounds. That will just, you safeguarding your sanity and then your peace of mind. One other thing I've also realized about these international schools is they expect teachers to have experience in certain curricula. If you are very lucky, you'll be employed to go start teaching in the school without any experience in a particular curriculum. However, you still need experience teaching before you be given the opportunity to teach. So if you have the opportunity to train in any of the curricula you would like to teach in at a school that runs such curricula, I think you should take the opportunity get PDs in these areas, so that when you go for the interview, you'll be able to speak the language in such curricula, because I believe that will increase your chances of landing jobs in these schools. So at the time of recording this video, these are some of the expectations I could think of as a teacher who is looking to go into international teaching. If there's anything you think I left out, I would appreciate you drop it as a comment in the comment section, and I'll be more than happy to address it. If you found value in this video, I would appreciate you like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, and then hit the notification bell so that whenever I upload, you'll be notified. If you want to start your Moreland University's journey, click the first link in the video description. And again, if you have any question concerning Moreland University, drop it in the comment section and I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. Until my next video, you take care. Bye-bye.